In the shadows of one of America's most notorious prison systems, a man emerged as an unlikely and controversial legend. They called him the Birdman, a name that evokes curiosity, sympathy, and mystery. But behind this title lies a story far more complex than it seems. This is the life of Robert Stroud, a man whose existence blurred the line between cruelty and intellect, violence and unexpected compassion. Born in 1890 in Seattle, Stroud's early life was shaped by hardship and abuse. His relationship with his father was deeply troubled, and this instability followed him into adulthood. As a young man, he drifted into a life of crime, struggling to find direction or purpose. In 1909, his life changed forever when he committed a murder. Convicted and sentenced to prison, Stroud entered a system that would confine him for the rest of his life. For many, prison is the end of the story, but for Stroud, it was only the beginning of something far more unusual. During his time at Leavenworth Prison, an unexpected moment would redefine his life. One day, he found an injured bird lying helpless in the prison yard. Instead of ignoring it, he picked it up and cared for it. That small act of kindness sparked something extraordinary. Over time, Stroud began raising birds inside the prison, studying their behavior, their illnesses, and their survival. What started as a simple hobby soon became a deep obsession and a form of intellectual escape. Without any formal education in science, Stroud taught himself about avian biology and diseases. He conducted experiments, wrote detailed observations, and eventually authored books that gained recognition even beyond the prison walls. To some, he became a symbol of redemption, a man who transformed isolation into knowledge, and confinement into creativity. His cell, once a place of punishment, became a laboratory of sorts, filled with cages, notes, and the sounds of birds. However, this transformation tells only part of the story. Behind the image of the gentle bird caretaker was a man with a violent past and a dangerous temperament. Stroud was not simply a misunderstood genius. He had already taken a life before prison, and shockingly, he took another life while incarcerated. His aggressive behavior led to severe consequences, including long years in solitary confinement. The prison system did not see him as a reformed man, but rather as someone who still posed a threat. As his story spread, the media and popular culture began to reshape his image. The nickname Birdman of Alcatraz became widely known, especially after his transfer to Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. But here lies a surprising truth: Stroud was not allowed to keep birds at Alcatraz. The very identity that made him famous was based on a misconception. His work with birds had taken place earlier, not in the prison that made his name legendary. So who was Robert Stroud, really? Was he a ruthless criminal, driven by anger and violence? Or was he a brilliant, self-taught scientist who found purpose in the most unlikely place? The answer is not simple. Perhaps he was both, a man capable of cruelty, yet also capable of curiosity and care. His life forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth about human nature. People are not defined by a single action or identity. Even in the darkest environments, there can be moments of growth, intelligence, and even compassion. But those moments do not always erase the past. They exist alongside it, creating a story that is as fascinating as it is unsettling. In the end, the legend of the Birdman is not just about birds or prison. It is about contradiction. It is about the complexity of a human being who cannot be easily categorized. And perhaps that is why the story of Robert Stroud continues to captivate us, because it reminds us that even in the most confined spaces, the human mind can soar, while still being trapped by its own darkness.